Hey guys, I'm doing another cooking video because it was really requested that I do another one and another sweets one. Nobody really wanted to hear about my healthy salad. So instead I'm going to be making healthy cookies, at least I think they're healthy. They're dairy free and that's pretty much it. Oh, and egg free. And they're vegan. This is what they look like, but these are ones that I made a few days ago, and I have an explanation for why they look kind of weird. They taste a lot better than they look, I promise. So that's what they look like. They're chocolate chip, and the reason why they look so weird is because I don't have a cookie tray. I only have like a muffin tin. So yeah, I had to bake them in a muffin tin, which made them like very strange looking. I just wanted to show you guys how I make them, and if I seem really distracted, it's because there's so many people walking past my window right now. I cannot count the number of people who have stared up at me, like because I have this big light and everything. So you're going to need 2 cups of unbleached, just plain flour. Oh, and the reason why I'm doing this in like a tank top is because I am sweating right now. That's kind of gross because I'm in the kitchen, but I am like really hot right now. Because of the big light and the heating's on, as you can probably tell. Those are the little lights there. That's the heating. Then you're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This one's gluten-free, but it doesn't have to be gluten-free. It can be anything. You're going to need half a teaspoon of salt. Again, I don't have a proper salt on me because I actually found it. It's upstairs in my fiance's study, but I'm too lazy to go get it. So I'm just going to use this. They say to use kosher salt, like if you're vegan, but I don't actually know what that is. So if anybody wants to explain to me in the comments below what kosher salt is, at this point you should probably preheat your oven. Mine is a fan oven, so if you live in a place where you use Fahrenheit, then it's 350, and if you use Celsius, that is 175, so yeah. So preheat that, and then you want to use some cinnamon, and cinnamon to taste is what the recipe says. I like cinnamon a lot. I think they pretty much can make or break these cookies because I put a lot in the last time and people seem to really like them. So this is my cute little cinnamon. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? It's like a little shaker. It says sprinkle on it. And usually it's for like chocolate, like cocoa powder or hot chocolate. But I'm just going to sprinkle some on, and I'm going to sprinkle a lot, like I said. And mix it until it's all blended. Oh, that was me leaning on my oven. Sorry. Now we're going to get some sugar. I'm using caster sugar. You can use a mixture of sugar and succinate. I have no idea what that is. That's what it says in the recipe, but I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to use plain caster sugar that is white. My fiance got this for his birthday from my mom. Yeah, pretty cool. So you want 1 cup of caster sugar. And put it in the smaller bowl. Then you want to take half a cup of some kind of oil. In my last batch I used hazelnut oil, which is like so expensive, it's ridiculous. This was like €5 for like a 250ml bottle. Crappers. Then there's walnut oil, which is less expensive, but it's just as good, I think. Oh, it smells really good. I like the nut oils. It says you can also use vegetable oil or canola oil, but I actually really like the nut oils, and I think that the nut oils work well with the cookies because it's like a nutty taste. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough hazelnut, but I'm probably going to mix the two. You can do whatever you want. And we're going to add that, half a cup of that to the sugar. I'm going to be mixing them. I hope it's okay to mix them. I've never done that before. But. And then mix the sugar and oil together. It's just like creaming butter and sugar, except instead of butter we're just using oil. Works your biceps and your triceps. Not really. I will be doing workout videos as well, actually. I decided that I would do some workout videos, but not yet. I kind of want to build up my fitness a little bit more before I do them, because otherwise I'm going to just be like sweaty, disgusting mess on the camera, and that's not good. Shoot! Where is everything? I'm gonna get 1 teaspoon of that and add it to the smaller bowl. So you're mixing everything like one at a time. I wonder at the end of this video will I have one really muscly arm and one flabby one? Because I'm left-handed, as you can probably tell. Hi! Want to say hi? He's wagging his tail. Do you want to say hi to Albie? Say hi, YouTube! Everybody's like staring at me outside. It's so funny. I feel like having a sign put up saying like youtube.com TheStyleDiet so that people will subscribe to my channel. It's like promote it, but then everybody would know where I live, so no, that's not good. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of water, but I don't like water in baking. I just think that's kind of weird, and I like the creamier kind of texture, so I'm going to use rice milk, which I really actually like. I didn't like it at the start, like in the beginning when I first tried it, but it's actually really nice, and it's kind of sweet as well. So I'm just going to, oh, it's probably a bit too much. That's fine. And at this point it should be pretty liquidy, but that's a good thing. Because last time I was doing these, they were very dry and crumbly, but I don't know, like they turned out good in the end. Now what you're going to do is make a little well in the middle of, basically a hole, in the middle of the dry. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make a little hole. And pour this in to the hole. So it's basically, you're just trying to put it in the middle. And make sure it's all in. So maybe use a spatula. And then you just mix it, by the way. Forgot to say that. I'm using silver spoon dark. They have to be dark if you're doing the whole dairy-free thing or if you're vegan. And I don't even really like dark chocolate, but they actually kind of work well in this. And I'm just taking a handful. I don't like a lot of chocolate. I don't really like chocolate anyway. So I'm just doing like a little bit, not a lot. Now here's the thing about this, is that it says don't overwork it, like when you're mixing it in the recipe or in the instructions or whatever. But you kind of need to overwork it because otherwise it's too crumbly, I think. But that's just my opinion. So here's all I have to work with. This one's floppy, but I like this one actually. This is all I have to work with. If you have cookie sheets, definitely use them. Don't copy me if you don't have to. And yeah, that's what you should do. So it says that it makes 2 dozen, which is 24, I think. Isn't it? Is it dozen? Yeah. Yeah. 24, I think. Oh my god, if that's wrong, I sound really stupid, but I think a dozen is 12. So when that's done, you're just going to put them in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then just check on them, like, if you're not sure. Okay, so it's been about 11 minutes now. So I'm going to check on them. I'm pretty sure they're done. That's what they look like. They look really cute. And they're kind of, they should be like squishy in the middle. That's just kind of how they should feel like, in my opinion. And then my mom watched one of my last videos where I said I didn't have a cooling tray or a, what do you call this? Wire, cooling wire. Yeah, whatever. So she bought me one, which is really nice of her. So I'm gonna let them sit for like five minutes or so, and then I'm gonna scoop them out and let them cool down. I would like for you to taste this on camera so that you can show how good it is, because then they'll believe.
Why is it sunken?
Because it was baked in the muffin tray.
It comes apart nicely. I like to be a professional about, excuse me. I like to be a professional how I take these things apart, you see. Personally, I'd like a higher ratio of chocolato. That's just my own personal.
Okay. Look how chewy they are. Like soft in the inside. They're super good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The wedding's still on, guys. This would have been a deal breaker for me.